From the tail end of the Holland era to the heart of the IJzerplan, the Detroit Red Wings have seen dozens of players cycle through the roster during their rebuild. Some were traded, some moved on quietly, and some, well, you might not even recognize them anymore. In this video, we're asking the question, where are they now? Tracking the post-Wings journeys of players from the 2015 to 2024 era. Whether you were a fan of Bertuzzi's grit, Mantha's flashes of brilliance, or Glendening's face-off dominance, this one's for you. This is the Winged Will Report. Let's get started. Let's start with some of the most recognizable names from the rebuild years. Tyler Bertuzzi, a fan favorite and core piece of the top line. After being traded to the Bruins in 2023, Bertuzzi signed short-term with the Leafs, and as of 2024, he's on year 2 of a 4-year contract with the Chicago Blackhawks. Still scrappy, still productive, still annoying if he's not on your team. Anthony Mantha, drafted with high expectations. Mantha had moments of brilliance but was ultimately traded to Washington. In 2024, he signed with the Vegas Golden Knights, looking for a fresh start and maybe a cup run. And in 2025, he signed with the Calgary Flames. Currently, he signed a 1-year deal with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Philip Hronek, a key right-shot defenseman who played heavy minutes. His surprise trade to Vancouver shocked fans. In 2024, he inked a lucrative 8-year extension with the Canucks, becoming one of their top D-men. Robby Fabbri, a solid middle six scorer and locker room leader. In 2024, Detroit dealt him to the Anaheim Ducks as part of roster cleanup and youth movement. Currently a free agent. Dominik Kubalik, a short but memorable stint in Detroit. He was part of the return for Alex DeBrincat. After bouncing around Ottawa, his future remains uncertain as he is currently without a contract. Detroit's depth chart was a revolving door during the rebuild, and plenty of these role players have moved on too. Suter, a smart two-way center. After a reliable stint in Detroit, he signed with the Vancouver Canucks and continues to play middle six minutes. In 2025, he signed with the St. Louis Blues on a 2-year deal. Troy Stecher, the undersized but gritty D-man, had stints with Arizona and Los Angeles after leaving the Wings, and currently has a year remaining on his contract with Edmonton, now a journeyman veteran presence. Mark Stahl helped mentor Detroit's young blue line. After Detroit, he played with the Panthers and Flyers and is now retired. Jordan Oesterle, a hometown kid who got to play for the Wings, signed with Calgary but has mostly hovered in depth/AHL territory. Alex Nedeljkovic, the trade from Carolina looked like a steal at the time, but struggles led to a split in 2023. Ned is now with the Penguins as a backup, with 1 year remaining on his contract. James Reimer came in during a goalie carousel in 2023 to 24. Now law free agent. Played with Buffalo last season. Eric Comrie played sparingly with the Wings. Now a depth goalie with the Winnipeg Jets. Not every departure came with headlines. Some players quietly left the league or moved on after long, respected careers. Darren Helm, a speedster turned veteran leader. After winning a cup with Colorado in 2022, Helm retired a champion. He'll always be remembered for that game winner versus the Hawks. Frans Nielsen finished his career in Europe and captained Denmark in the Olympics before retiring. Danny DeKeyser, a steady presence on Detroit's blue line for years. After a brief AHL attempt, he retired in the early 2020s. He now makes appearances on the Red Wings broadcast team. Justin Abdelkader, after a buyout and a quick stint overseas, Abby has faded from pro hockey and hasn't officially retired, but he's likely done. Valtteri Filppula finished his career in Switzerland and joined the elite Triple Gold Club, one of the more underrated Red Wings of the 2000s and 2010s. Gustav Nyquist, a smooth-skating winger with a knack for highlight reel goals. Nyquist was part of the Red Wings core during their final playoff pushes in the mid-2010s. Traded to San Jose in 2019, he later signed with Columbus, spent time in Minnesota. In 2024, he's found a steady role with the Nashville Predators, still contributing as a veteran playmaker. And in 2025, signed with Winnipeg. Tomas Tatar, a high-skill scorer with 20-goal consistency. Tatar was a fan favorite with a lethal wrist shot. Traded to Vegas in 2018, he later had productive stints with Montreal, New Jersey, and Colorado. As of 2024, he's unsigned and floating between training camp invites, possibly nearing the end of his NHL road. But what a ride it's been. A few guys? They never really left Detroit. Nicholas Kronwall officially retired in 2019, but he's been instrumental behind the scenes as a European scout and player development advisor. You'll still see him around the draft table. Luke Glendening, after anchoring Detroit's fourth line, Glenny played for Dallas and now suits up for the Tampa Bay Lightning. One of the best face-off guys in the league and still grinding. Jimmy Howard retired in 2021 and worked briefly as a commentator for Bally Sports Detroit before stepping away from the spotlight. From cornerstone pieces to quiet exits, these players helped shape the Wings' rebuild, whether for a season or a full decade. And while some have faded from the league, others are still chasing cups, building careers, or staying close to Hockey Town. Who's your favorite recent Red Wing that's no longer here? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives, updates, and history from the Winged Wheel Report. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.